Okay, we got this all put back together. So now I need to recenter this thing. So I got the indicator zeroed out over there. And I'm going to go ahead and push the taper into here and see which way the bar moves. We don't want the bar to move at all, theoretically. So that's what we're going to look at that. So this is going to adjust our side to side. That's why I put the indicator over there on the side. So what we got to do is bring this thing in to there, and lock it in. A little tension on this thumb lock right here. I'm going to rotate this in right here with this, see what happens. I moved it down 5 thou. Okay, so that means it pulled away from it, so I got to move it over 5 thou. I don't know which way we'd move these screws down here to do that movement. So the first thing, I get some tension onto them, which they weren't really tight. We'll see what this does to it. So put this over here where you might be able to see, I don't know. First thing I do is get things tightened up. That's tight. I'm not sure what holds this in position, so I'm going to make sure it's all the way down. Should be all the way down. Okay, that's tight too. Alright, let's see what we got now. Moving down about the same spot, 5 thou. Okay, I don't know which way to go, so I'm going to loosen up this side over here a little bit. I'm going to tighten this one up over on this side. See what happens. Got worse. You know what that means? It means it went the wrong damn direction. See any change. Down about 3. Some more. It's only moving a couple thou now. So there you can see a little bit. So you jiggle to get it where it's centered at. And you come over and tighten the wheel on this side and you watch it. Move down about 1.5 thou. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and keep going the same direction. Try to get it where it quits moving it. Yes, I am torquing them. Alright, what do we got this time? Okay, I didn't see it move at all that time. Okay, there's our 0. Let's re-zero this here. Okay, bring it in. No movement. Okay, I'm moving it in. Check it again. See, it's got clearance on that side. So, and tight right there. I didn't see the needle move at all. Okay, so theoretically we're good. Okay, now I'm going to see what we did on our up and down. Now we know we got 1 3/4 in there automatically. And we'll have to use this to get that out when you turn them between centers. Okay, so now we're going to undo this. Come around the top. That close to the top. Pretty flimsy. Oh, that made a big change. That was not good. Okay. So now we're zeroed this way. And now we're going to crank this handle in. 10 thou now, it got way worse. Okay, we move this in like that. It moves it way up in the air. That is not what we wanted to see. Okay, lock that down. Does the same thing. And that's lifting it up. So this is low. So I'm going to hit it right here with a big hammer and see if it makes a difference. I bet you it does. Okay. Okay, we're about 90. That helps slightly. We're 7 thou out now. That's a big change. So this design is not very good. I think the only thing that holds us down are these two screws, and as you're adjusting these, it's not pulling this thing down evenly, I don't think. That'd be my guess. Not a good design. There's your 1.5 feeler gauges. It's going in there a little bit. Just trying to go in the back a little bit also. Probably looks hard to see on this side. There it is. Not very flat. Can't see the edge on that side. Okay, so this is going which way? Lifting it up. So the center's high in the front now. You can see the gap right there. It touches right there. See the gap down in there? That's the air. And I don't know if the air is on this side or not. It might be, might not be, I don't know. That's what it's doing, it's shoving the whole piece of metal over. Mainly up. Okay, so we know how this is made now. Not very good. I've always fought this thing for years, trying to make it cut straight. It just has a mind of its own. I can see that. Alright, so looking for shims. Somewhere I got a bunch of thin shims, little short pieces. Used to have a little stack of them down there, but they're not there right now. So if I loosen this up on this side, shims under that thing, tighten it back down, it should be able to find that sweet spot. Maybe. That might semi-repeat, but not very likely. It'll be something I'll be fighting forever, because it's a piece of crap. Just have a whole bunch of shims, but they all seem to be going right now. Yeah. Alright, well, it's a good thing I know how to make more of them. Cool, you take these ones that are been abused, cut off a piece of them. Shorten them up. So you need a shortening tool, and that is somewhere. It's way back there. All right. Could go back to the Wayback Machine, way back in the corner over there. Everything around here heavy. Alright, Wayback Machine. The guillotine. Slicing tool. You put it in there, you go slice. It takes them down, whatever you want to make them down to. Except on this one it didn't cut. Yeah, cut further up. Normally it cuts fine. I don't know what the deal with that time. So now you only use one hand. Piece of shim. So we're going to come over there, over here. I'm going to put those suckers right here in the shim department. Now we can either go lengthwise or we can go side to side. I'm thinking lengthwise. Okay. Big C-clamp. Tighten it down right there. Big ass clamp. I got away with a big ass clamp. All kinds of big ass clamps. And that silver one right over there. That guy right there. Right here in the front. That guy right there. Oh. Trip hazards on the floor down there. Okay, I think this is going to do the trick. Hopefully it does a trick. So we're going to see about tightening this thing up. Hold it together, then tighten the screw, and that should keep it against the back. You got a shim here that should tilt it up. And it should even it out too. We might have to move it side to side again, but don't know. They said it was going to be easy. Definitely got tension on the back side. I don't know if it's doing a wheelie on the front or not, or that I don't know. All I know is they're a big different than what we were before. It's way different. Still going up. About 5 thou now. See the dial right there, but going up. I don't know what's going inside this direction now. I don't have a tool for that. Probably need to do a double dial indicator on this thing to make that where I can read it better. Dirty. that one's on top. All right. Now we got two indicators we can look at. See what happens all at once. So 0, that's 0 there. Now we move over 2. That one's moving over 7, 8, about 8. All right. So this one's coming toward me. And the other one's going way up. Because this is still way too high. And we got shims in here, we can't tell where they're at. That shim is loose, look at that. There's no tension on that shim, see? Ah, what a bad design. Wonderful. Fucking things in the air. Look at that. The whole thing goes out, look at that. The whole thing's in the air. Yep. All the way across. It's all up in the air. What a crappy design. So that means we need to have tension on this. That pulls it down. Torque these. That should keep it all the way down as you're torquing on it. And you shouldn't have this problem here. So we're going to leave those two in there. Just got to figure out how to make it work. Get what you want. Okay, so I don't know what I want right now. I know what I don't have. I don't have any accuracy. Okay. I'll loosen that one up. Loosen that one up. Tension on that. That is not going in. That's a good sign. Bring this in. Make sure that shim's in there because it'll cut the piss out of you. Okay, those are tight. I got tight. And no different. It's the same damn thing. And about there. Okay. So that needs to come up a bunch on that side. Okay, we're assuming that there's no more gap over here. No, not really. Okay, so I'm going to put some more shims under here. Hopefully it pivots off of here as we come up. Shims right here. It's going lengthwise, so it's actually right about in here is where the actual shims point starts. That's right here. So let's see what we get this time. It's going to take us some playing back and forth. See that already. Okay, lots of fun. Lots of fun. And I know this one needs to go that way. Just going to loosen this side up. Loosen this side up a little bit. Shim. No shim. Ah, you bastard. A little sliver sticking out, and my thumb shoved it right back in. It's there. Alright, that came out that time. Shim. See if this thing's hollow under there. Can't tell. All right. Two. Give me some more shims. Well, that's weird. It's tight here. Should be tight back here. It's actually tight in the middle over here. Even if we go like this, and see what it wants. I locked the shim up when I did that. We're just kind of experimenting here to see what happens. These get tight. Those get tight. I wonder if we tighten this up right now with everything pretty much zeroed. So right now we haven't moved much. We're one up on that. We're still zero here. I got shims in here. They're shoved all the way into here on both sides. I got tension on this. That doesn't seem to be affecting anything. It's quite surprising actually. These are jammed in, they're good and tight. I don't understand what it's doing. And it's just a matter of tightening this up here and see what happens. Okay, they did that. We're moving that needle there. That needle moved. So I go over here on this side. Tighten this one up. Move that needle back. That's tight. That's tight. Ooh, that moved a bunch now. This is way over. It goes up. Okay, that's going up. That means we don't want the shims in those. Okay, I'm going to play around with this a little bit. I'm going to do a combination like I just did. I'm going to put the center in there, torque everything down, see what happens. These are in the wrong spot. They probably need to be in the back. So I'm doing the opposite of what I think they should be doing. See if they go in there. It lifts. That means this is too high. What do you think will come out? And obviously my side to side is too far over. I got a lip here. It used to be the other way around. So, okay, I'll play with this a little bit. We'll be back.